You know, she just really jumped out the window. And you gotta be careful when you pick fights. And that's what I've learned in this business. You just never know.
What's going on, everybody? It is LeTroy, and I'm here to do a video that is different than most of the videos that I do on my YouTube page. But there was some things or something that happened that I just thought was very ironic, and I wanted to just address it real quick. And just, Nicki Minaj said years ago that when you pick fights, you have to be careful because you never know. And so I just want to say this is not a video about Tamar Braxton. Tamar Braxton is a part of this story just because of the whole situation. But I wanted to call out some things that Funky the Diva said about me as it referenced me when Tamar and I had kind of a little situation about almost 2 years ago. And now he is Cardi took your man upset about things that he's going through. So I just wanted to kind of break down some things that he said then and things that he said now.
But what we don't do as friends, and at least not the way I was brought up, is that when you get mad with your friend, then you want to start throwing stuff in their face and start talking about what you owe me and what you don't.
But now let's see what he says in 2025 about his situation.
And let's not get it twisted. Because see, now I'm finna tell it. Let me sit up. Now I'm finna tell it. My response was, I don't know what happened to the lady. All I know is the lady called me and asked me for Dr. Heavenly phone number because she said 14th was missing. I don't know what happened to the lady.
And now, maybe I'm missing it, but back in 2003, didn't he say that he was not the type of person that goes online and tells their friends business? But to me, it sounds like he just did the total opposite. He went and told his friends business, right?
Now, what it's giving, if you read between the lines, is that Troy has been cut off and no longer has access to the camp.
I'm steady texting and calling different people in the crew. Nobody's answering the phone for me.
Couldn't make this up. So he said I was exiled from the island. Nobody was talking to me. That's what he said back in 2023. And now we're in 2025 and nobody's answering the phone for him.
And then last but not least, Troy got on that thing and said, I've been beat down for over a month straight, publicly and privately. And today just sent me over. Now that was sent on the whole Wow, the whole TikTok, the whole YouTube. Everybody is going, think pieces down to the ground. And let me explain to you why this moment right here.
Again, I think it's Alanis Morissette that has a song that says, "Isn't it ironic?" So when I was talking about how I was getting beat down for months, he was making a mockery of me. Now he's talking about how the whole TikTok and how everybody on the internet got this to say about him, that to say about him. It's like, oh my God, these incidents kind of mirror. The fact is, I wasn't trying to play you. You got involved in a situation and was making your blogs about something that you had no idea about. And now you are on the same side that you were trying to shade.
But you know what else we want to know what sent you over, and we want to be sent over? The police report from where James went and filed charges on Chrisean.
Well, since back in 2023, you were insinuating I was lying because you were asking for a police report of what happened, and that if there is no police report, I need to be as loud as I was about this police report. Well, non-existent police report, according to him. But look, guess what happened? Not only was there a police report, there was an arrest.
I just have an attitude in 2023 when grown ass fucking people, I mean big grown ass people, get on the internet, especially people who have influence, and stir up all this fucking commotion and there's no end result.
So he says that he has an attitude when grown ass people get on the internet and talk about stuff and start commotion for no reason. I'm gonna say that again. He said that he gets pissed off when people get on the internet and cause commotion for no reason. Isn't that what he does for, like, I guess a job, is get online and cause commotion for no reason?
I want y'all to name a world, name a universe, name a planet where people start accusing you of doing something nefarious to somebody and you just sit back and you don't say anything.
All right. So now that we have broken down certain pieces of that, I'm just going to leave with what I started with. When you pick fights, you have to be careful because you never know. And 2 years ago, when Funky the Diva was hooting and hollering about me on the internet, he probably never thought that 2 years later, he would be in the same predicament. And that is why I always tell people, when you pick fights, you have to be careful because you never know. So, Mr. Funky the Diva, I would say that you use this as a learning lesson. You use this as an opportunity to start moving differently because now you're the one off the island. I was never on the island, to be quite completely honest, but that's a whole nother story. But now you're off the island. Now you're exiled. I saw that you did get your public apology now that you've begged for it for the past 8 years. You got your public apology. But at the end of the day, remember the things that you say about people can come right back to you. So there you go, Funky the Diva. I hope y'all make it up and, everybody can fly above all the haters and fly above all the drama.
She just really jumped out the window. And you gotta be careful when you pick fights. And that's what I've learned in this business. You just never know.